show you this book here, Whistle for Willie. You guys read this not too long ago. Now I want you to think for just a minute. So think in your head, what's something important? What's something that happened in this book? What can you remember happened in Whistle for Willie? Think for just a second before you raise your hand. Just think, what happened in this story, Whistle for Willie? Some hands. Okay. Zoe, can you tell me something that happened nice and loud?
He learned how to whistle.
He learned how to whistle. Okay. Does somebody have something different? One more thing. Evan?
He tried to whistle, but then he could whistle.
Okay. Do we agree? Okay. Yeah. Okay, hands down for just a minute. So hands down now. So what you just did there was remember key details, right? Important ideas, and you were able to tell us about something that happened in the story Whistle for Willie. Okay, so today we're gonna do that same thing with a different book, okay? So our learning target today is I can describe key details about a story, okay? I can describe key details about a story. Does somebody know a different word for describe? Describe. Think about that. What's a different word for describe? Okay, I'm going to pick somebody different here. Havilah, can you tell me a different word for describe? No? Okay, it's okay. Can somebody help her out? Okay. Okay. Dean, what's a different word for describe? Tough one. It's okay if you don't know. It's okay. I'll help you out. So describe, it is. So describe means to tell. Okay? So you're going to tell somebody, or you can tell details about a story. So describe just means to tell. Okay? So I'm going to just put that here. So just so we know what describe means.
Well, that's a big word.
All right? To tell. Okay, and good readers remember key details to help them understand what the story is about. Okay, so that's why it's so important that we remember how to tell key details. When we're listening to stories, it's very important that we pay attention, okay? So we can tell the details to our class or our friends, okay? So good readers remember key details to help them understand what the story is about, so you know what's going on in the story. All right, so take a minute to think about why it's important, right? So you read the story to remember key details so we can understand what's going on, okay? And I want you to turn to your partner, knee to knee, and tell them why it's important that we remember key details of the story, why we can tell key details of the story. Okay, turn and talk. Why is it important?
So you can remember details so you know what the story is.
Remember that you can tell key details? Okay, so you can tell them, and why do you want to be able to tell key details? So you can understand the story. You do. That's right. And stop. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna pick a number. Working together. Okay. Havilah, can you tell me why it's important that we can tell details about a story?
Because you can remember the story.
So you can remember what happens in the story. If you agree with Havilah, can you give me a high thumbs up? Do you agree with that? Yeah. Does somebody have something different? Evan, you want to share something?
It helps because you can, like if you close the book if you like close the book, you can look for the pictures on the page.
That is such a good thing to be able to do. Okay, hands down. So if you don't quite remember, you can look back in the book and it will remind you of what happened in the story. Very good. Okay.
Or just put that around you and leave it.
Just leave it.
Just don't interrupt it.
Okay. All right, so today we're going to do this with a story. So when Sophie gets angry, really, really angry, I need you sitting flat on your bottom. Thank you, Ezra. Okay. So this story is written by Molly Bing. Okay, so the author writes the story.
The illustrator creates the picture.
Right, and in this case, the illustrator is also the author. So the author, Molly Bing, wrote the story and also created the pictures, okay? And this story is about a girl named Sophie who gets really, really angry, okay?
I read it.
Yeah, okay.
I had to.
Okay, that's Sophie. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you a little picture here of Sophie and on our mood meter here. And just by looking at this story, or at this picture, where do you think Sophie is on the mood meter? Okay, where do you think Sophie is? Okay, okay, hands down. Okay, oh, I need to sit flat on your back. Sit flat. I want you to think in your head, okay? And tell me, what color do you think Sophie is? What color do you think she is on the mood meter? Okay, so green means loved, right? Yellow means happy. Blue means sad. And red means angry or upset or mad, okay? Okay. Chris, where do you think Sophie is?
Red.
Red. If you agree with Chris, can you put your thumb in the air? Yes. And how do you know that, Chris? How do you know she's mad or angry?
Because the frame is red.
Because this is red, right? You made that connection. The red means angry. Does somebody have something else? Zaina?
She's angry because maybe she's not happy because maybe she has a big sister and she doesn't let the big sister share.
Okay, so sometimes we can get angry. So we can tell these things by her face. Can you see on her face? Does she look happy?
No.
Right? She doesn't look happy. Okay, so the author gives you clues too of what's going on by the pictures as well, right? As the words. The pictures are very
I
important.
thought the red one was, at first when we came here, I thought the red one was.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to begin reading. So I really want you to listen, right? You're going to activate your brains. Now, I really want you to listen. I'm going to stop throughout the story and ask you questions. So it's really important that you pay attention, okay? All right, so voices are off, bodies are still, and your eyes are up here, okay? When Sophie gets angry, really, really angry. By Molly Bing. Sophie was busy playing when her sister grabbed Gorilla. My turn. No, said Sophie. Yes, said her mother. It is her turn now, Sophie. As her sister snatched Gorilla away, and snatch means to grab quickly, snatched Gorilla away. Sophie fell over the truck. Oh, is Sophie ever angry now? She kicks, she screams, she wants to smash the world to smithereens. Smithereens means tiny pieces. Okay, so a bunch of little tiny pieces. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there for just a minute. And I want you to think, so just think, right? You're gonna think. What has happened in the story so far? What do you remember? What's something that happened in the story? So give a minute to think, hands down. Hands down, I want you to think. What has happened in the story so far? Okay, what has happened in the story so far? Okay, turn and share with your partner what has happened in the story so far. And actually, can ones raise your hand? Who are ones? Ones raise your hand? Okay, ones are gonna share first. So go ahead, ones share. What has happened in the story so far?
She has a
Okay, you can share first. Okay, sorry. She got mad. Yeah. And then do you remember why she got mad? Snatched the gorilla. It's fat. Snatched it right out. All right, and stop. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna have a couple people share. Okay, I need you to, and when I ask you to share, can you share real nice and loud? Dean, can you tell me what's happened in the story so far?
So far, her that snatched the gorilla, and her got angry, and maybe her sister left and her got it hurt.
Okay, so Dean said that so far her sister snatched the gorilla, which is a good vocabulary word, right? It means grab quickly. And Sophie got angry, okay? And one more here, let's share. Okay. Okay, Zoe, what's one more thing that happened?
She was playing with the toy, and then her sister snatched it away, but then she got really angry.
That's right.
And that's why maybe she wants to go to her sister in this.
So maybe you're predicting what might happen next. Okay. All right, hands down. Okay, we're gonna keep reading and see what happens. All right. So she wants to smash the world to smithereens, little tiny pieces. She roars a red roar, and roar means to make a loud sound, like a lion, right?
Fire doesn't hurt.
Sophie is a volcano ready to explode, and a volcano is a mountain that erupts with lava and ashes, right? Okay, you know that one. And explode means to blow up. Okay, my voice is off. And explode means that could blow. So the volcanoes blow up and the lava and ashes come out, okay? And when Sophie gets angry, really, really angry, she runs. She runs and runs and runs until she can't run anymore. Then, for a little while, she cries. So where do you think Sophie is on the mood meter here? She's sad, right? So let's move her down here to the blue. She's sad now. So why do you think, or how do you think, okay, so now you're gonna think in your head now. Hands down. We're thinking in our head. How do you think Sophie feels now? And we just talked about it, so think about it in your head. How does Sophie feel now? Okay, so turn and share with your partner. Number 2s are gonna talk first. Turn and share. Okay, so how does Sophie feel now? How does she feel now? Okay, so go ahead, and 2s, go ahead and share. You can start. Sophie feels sad. Do you know why does she feel sad? And stop. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I'm gonna have a couple people share. How does Sophie feel now? Okay, Zaina, how does Sophie feel now?
Sophie feels sad and upset that she was like her sister didn't be nice to her because she didn't say, please can I be my turn?
Right. And so what was she before she got sad?
Angry.
She was angry, and then she went from angry to
sad.
sad, right? We have a lot of emotions sometimes, right?